Good morning, Dimple Gang. Welcome to the channel. Lala says I'm Lala, and I say thank God for your likes, shares, subscriptions. They are greatly appreciated. Don't forget to hit the like, hit that subscribe. Give me 1 second. Drink my drink. All right. Let's see what's going on with you. Seeing grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I don't know if you've lost something. I see abundance. Someone in your energy feels like they've lost you. They got resonate. So we'll see. Let's see what's going on tonight. Any negative energy business. Let's see what's going on. What is the lesson of the day? Holy Spirit. What's going on for Gemini? Alright. Well, we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Somebody wants you to have compassion or see their side of things, Gemini. Or you want someone to see your point of view about something. Oh, okay. So we have abundance, high providence. Hey, Lala. Aww. I am a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yes. All right. As above, so below. And then we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yes, that is true. Adversity and failure. Oh, wow. Literally. 222. Literally. As I say that, I turn it over and it says failure. Okay. So there's a recurring theme about failure. You know what I was picking up on something. There is a Bible verse and it talks about how pride comes before the fall. And I don't know if this is you, Gemini. Could be. Given the state of the world and being, or this could be others in your energy. So you have to take it, how it is for you, what resonates for you. But I feel like there's an energy here where it's like somebody has gained a lot and somebody's about to lose a lot because of their pride. And it happens. It can happen to the best of us. It happens to the worst of us, right? But in that adversity, in that failure, that's when you learn valuable lessons. Not only about others, but about yourself. So let's see. So the Holy Spirit gave us 4, so let's see. What's empathy, Holy Spirit, for Geminis? What's empathy, Holy Spirit? Oh, wow. Okay. 3 of Cups. This could be friends. I feel rejected by you, that miss you. This could also be people that took you for granted. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles for quite some time. Could be Virgo, or this could be you, Gemini. This could be you taking certain situations for granted. And I feel like whatever this was, the plan was always to end in some sort of separation. or heartbreak. Now I'm seeing threes here, or something here could have, hurt your feelings. Excuse me. My throat chakra is activated, so it may be something. I'm seeing a lot of threes, so it may be something that you need to communicate, or others may need to communicate with you, uh, Geminis. But I'm getting like a taken for granted energy. Someone or people feel taken for granted, or you feel taken for granted by people. What's adversity? Yeah, see, seven. It's a lot of emotions. And it's crazy because right before I started this message, I kept hearing, I get so emotional by Whitney Houston. So I feel like there's a lot of emotions. I feel like also Gemini's people or a person can be surprised about how you can overcome certain things. Whereas other people may fall apart, they may fall into a depression. They may even think this about you, Geminis, if you're not talking, because the Three of Swords can mean like breaking of the silence. So if there's something here that you're not communicating or you need to communicate, I don't know, but I feel like there's a lot of confusion between you and someone or some people, Geminis. But I also feel like there's like a surprise element on how you handle yourself, even when you're emotional about things. What's failure? Because in the past, you could have been, overly emotional about things. In the past, you could have, caused confusion or something along the lines of that. I'm not really getting that energy. Yeah, see, King of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you all are rising to the occasion. Some of y'all are focused on your stability. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Now, if this isn't you, this could be someone in your energy, could be a Sag or a Taurus. Um, also, there could be a business component too. But for you, Geminis, I feel like there's something here, something that someone failed to do, or this is you. You failed to do something. You could have been inconsistent about something. Because I'm trying to just keep it about you and not others, Geminis. And it's almost like something here is going to either surprise or shock people of how you overcome something. Like some of you are really working on yourselves, because sometimes a Knight of Wands can be like putting in the work, right? So this could be like you developing, getting your footing, your grounding. Bonjour, uh, in a rapid pace. Okay, Gemini, I see you. What is the Three of Cups, Holy Spirit? Why, I told you, the Magician. Mm. Is somebody trying to play on your emotions, Geminis? Or you feel like people are trying to play on your emotions, or do people feel like this about you? There can also be an energy here of like people trying to use your manifesting abilities for themselves. Hi, Melissa. Good morning. Yeah, Ten of Wands. It's not working. Whatever it is they were trying to do. Yeah, see, Nine of Cups. I don't know, because some of you all are like really good manifestors, and I feel like somebody or some people here were trying to use your manifesting abilities for themselves. Or whatever it is that you manifested or you're doing, Gemini, you alchemize, they took for granted. What's the Four of Cups? See, we have a pair here. We have a divine pair. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. The Four of Wands. For some of you all, this could be a business. Others of you all, this could have been like a marriage. If someone took, or a relationship. If someone took you for granted. Yep, Knight of Wands. Inconsistency. Capricorn energy is here. You know, I was watching like old, clips of the Cosby Show, and there was an episode where Theo was so desperate to get Justine back that he was gonna go to like a voodoo doctor or something. Oh, okay. Parlez-vous français, Sonia? Je parle français. D'accord. So what was I saying? Right. So Theo, God rest his soul. Theo didn't want to lose Justine. So he was like, I'm gonna pay this person to like do this favor to get Justine back, right? So Cliff was like, oh, my great grandfather showed me how to do this or whatever. Like, don't spend your money. And so he put like peanut butter in his hands and olive oil, all this craziness, and he's like, yeah, I'm trying to read the beans, and then he put the stuff all over his face. He put Theo's hands on him and was like, and then he just said, okay, let me tell you what the beans told me. And he was like, pay attention to your woman. And you have to repeat after me. And so then he told him to say that. And then he just left the room. And then Theo just sat there and was like, oh, I get it. So it's like, there's something here, Geminis, make a story that's long. There's something here that somebody took your presence for granted. You know what I mean? And now someone is confused. They could be going through a hard time, and where you're manifesting, or you're transmuting of energy, could have assisted someone in some type of way. Now you're not there. So now someone is like stuck like Chuck. They don't know what to do. This is somebody who thought they weren't going to lose you, no matter what they did, no matter what they said to you. And this could even be friends. This could even be family. They always felt like you'd always be there. Despite their inconsistency, despite how much they hurt you, despite how much they caused confusion. Give me the Seven of Cups, Holy Spirit. That's the Seven of Cups. See? Ten of Cups. You'd be surprised to know that this person sees you as their happily ever after, the strength and their source of strength, Geminis. And look, we see this infinity symbol. Could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles. Yep, Ace of Cups. What's the King of Pentacles? That's the truth. I feel like somebody owes you some sort of explanation or truth, or you could have said something, Geminis. Yep, Five of Swords. You could have spoke your truth. Again, my throat chakra is acting up, or this is something here that you needed to speak your truth, or you need to speak up for yourself. Because I feel like a lot of times, again, with this Five of Swords, it's like, well, which one are you? Are you the one that's being attacked? Are you the attacker? Are you the villain, or are you the victim? And depending on other people's perspective, people could be feeling like, oh, Gemini just playing games, Gemini doing this. I don't really see that. I'm seeing a need to surrender. I feel like this is somebody that's willing to fight for y'all's connection, whatever that may be, whether it's family, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a lover. It's somebody here that's willing to fight and now recognizing that effort is required. You can't just accept people who think, wow, see, Ten of Swords. You can't just accept people back without any effort, without any. This just like let's put it in a financial term, right? Let's talk about credit. Let's say, for example, you messed up your credit, right? We've all done it. I've done it. So now you need funding for something, right? Well, in the past, you have shown that you were irresponsible with your credit. So now you have to prove to the lender that you are no longer that way, that you have the financial responsibility not only over your money, your relationship with money is better, but that you're better, that you're able to handle the responsibility of making on-time payments, that you will be consistent. So there has to now be a renewed sense of consistency in order for them to say, oh, comfortable with, oh, okay, well, we'll extend this amount, a line of credit for you. It's the same thing with people. You have to rebuild that trust. You have to rebuild that consistency. Period. The justice. Be a Libra. For some of y'all, this was a marriage. You've learned something from like marriage or something. The wheel. And the Queen of Swords. The Strength card again. I'm trying to tell y'all, I know what I'm talking about. Y'all just don't want to believe me. There's something here that somebody has to make right in order to have an abundance with you, Gemini. People, a person, a family member. Somebody has to make something right with you. I feel like things are turning in your favor, Geminis. Things will begin to turn in your favor. And I feel like you communicating your truth without emotion allows people to see themselves. Sonia says, yes, my problem is justice with my boss. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it could be a supervisor. It could be a boss. You know what I mean? It could be somebody that you're not being treated fairly. You know your worth. Some of you all are really getting to understand what your worth is. And if it takes you losing people, losing friendships, losing a person out of your life to get what is duly just to you, then that's okay. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. I feel like somebody's manipulative tactics aren't working anymore because you took your power back. So we have don't let your past hold you back. Told you, self-know. And nothing yet is set in stone. Mutable moon. So your mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And then we have it's a time to give rather than take. All right, let's read Nothing is Set in Stone. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting, even. That something is developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing, and there's room for maneuver. So take this as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer, whatever it is, okay? Either way, nothing yet is set in stone. She was tuned to the moon. I know that the best will unfold for me. Uh, Additional meanings are you are meandering toward your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? It's time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means. I just said that. All right. And then for your south node, additional meanings will be. Oh wait, hold on. Let me read this. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, even you, needs to be released and that there's some kind of addiction going on or unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes. Even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. As you attune to the moon, release the past. A relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Merci, Sonia. Merci, 2222. Merci, mon ami. All right, final messages, Holy Spirit, for Gemini. Final messages for Gemini. Let's get 4. Holy Spirit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got 5. So, bottom of the deck, we have Knight, and that's a 1, and that's Leo. Confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive. Yep. Passionate, fighting spirit, persevering, chivalry, honor, determined, obeying orders, brave, daring, strong, champion of a cause. Yeah, Geminis. Some of y'all getting your confidence back. Okay, so we have Cancer, and that's a 4. You got Cancer aspected in your chart, Gemini. Self-aware, seeing clearly, ego, facing issues. Yeah, somebody self-sabotages because of their ego. That's the other thing. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for I just picked that up. Self-assessment, self-improvement, insecure, make comparisons, reflection, obsessed, yeah, narcissistic, vain, self-love, and self-appreciation. I'm not really picking up an obsessive vibe here because we don't see the devil. But I do see how something here can be cyclical. And this could even be with family. We have Gemini, and that's a 4. We hammock, rest, relax, time off, pause, suspend, sleep, supported, meditate, and active recovery, find relief, vacation, waiting, suspended between two things, in limbo, self. So something here is about realizing something about yourself. And for you, Geminis, I feel like it's your worth. We have Leo again, and that's 3, and that's inventor. And innovation, imagination, creative, gadgets, technology, groundbreaking developments, okay to fail, do it again and again, inspired ideas, setting trends, mastermind in modern era. We have eight, and you see how there's an infinity symbol here? Be mindful. We have empty nest, eight, Scorpio, moving on, no one home, cycle completion, emptiness, final endings, beginnings, the void, vacant, separation, making adjustments, lonely, new life, and graduating. And then we have Pisces, and that's an eight. So you'll be seeing 8844. Gemini's old car, weary, retired, exhaustion, bone tired, needs restoration, overdue, old habits die hard, enduring, the good old days, family patterns, back in time, stuck in the past, and nostalgia. Yeah, something here could be a pattern, either for you or other people in your energy. You got Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Gemini, Cancer, highly aspected in your chart. Um, yeah, something here is like repetitive. Yeah, I feel like y'all are seeing that. All right, I'm tapping out. Anyway, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Love reading is next. Bye.